You're afraid right now. It is okay. You're in pain right now. It is okay. You're enraged right now. I know. It is okay. Everything you are struggling with right now, every tear you shed, every moment of rage at the world, at God, at the universe, all of it is heard, and all of it is sacred. Hello, magical beings. Welcome to Finding Light. I'm Cass. I use they, them pronouns. And I have tics. My channel, Finding Light, exists at the intersection between disability, spirituality, and self-expression. I'm creating a safe space for people with disabilities, people exploring or expanding their spirituality, and queer or LGBTQIA+ folks seeking community. I just want to add a quick side note. I know that not everyone accepts the term queer, but I use it for myself. And I also do tend to use it to refer to others under the rainbow umbrella. Please just know that I am using that term with nothing but love. And I also tend to stumble over my words, so it's just easier for me to say. Gotta get comfy. So, Spirit and I have a beautiful channeled message for you. But before we get into that, I want to provide a quick preface. As you've noticed, I have a neurological disorder. It's called functional neurological disorder, or FND. So everyone has different symptoms, but for me, FND causes tics and frequent non-epileptic seizures, along with a nice grab bag of other super awesome symptoms, which can include drop attacks, which means all my muscles just go at once, brain fog, dissociation, speech issues, obviously, paralysis, which is temporary for me, and it can be partial or full. Wow. And here we go. Okay. And when I talk about it, it likes to act up. So I'll talk about that more later in the video, but my FND also has this cute little habit of acting up when I meditate. Obviously, when I film or talk about it, it likes to make itself known. So you will get to know her super well. This is so much fun, isn't it? Are you having a great time? I'm having a great time. I'm gonna leave all these awkward gaps in, and the tics and the stumbling, because I really want FND to have more awareness. And the brain fog, when I talk about it, it interferes with my ability to talk. So thank you for your patience. But the more I talk about it, the worse it's getting. So this is like kind of a nightmare. So we're going to take some deep breaths. Take one deep breath with me. Okay. Where was I? So I was trying to tell you that my non-epileptic seizures have actually played a huge part in my spiritual awakening, believe it or not. And I will touch on that more later in the video as well. But I was not in the most coherent state while trying to explain what is actually a really complex topic. So I will absolutely make a video dedicated to exploring that very soon. And prayers that I'll actually be able to talk about it, because, oof, yeah. Also, I would like to apologize for the video and the audio quality. I forgot my mic while I was channeling the message and recording. Unfortunately, when I'm in an altered state, such as meditating or like dissociating when I have seizures, I do tend to mumble. I am super brand new to this whole video editing thing, so I did my best to adjust the audio, And when I was ready to export it, I thought everything was great, and then I checked it this morning, and the color was all messed up. So that's something else I tried to fix, and I probably failed. So until I figured this all out, I figured I would practice what I preach and try to embrace the imperfection. Battling perfectionism is kind of a constant process, but right now is a perfect opportunity for me to step in and allow the universe to place the pawns where it may. And one last thing, I freaking love you. You're perfect in your imperfections, and you are doing freaking amazing. Give yourself some gosh dang credit, okay? I mean it. Pause this video, look in the mirror, or use your selfie camera if you have to, and say, you're doing a good job. I'm being so serious right now. Please just take 10 seconds to yourself to pause the video, take a deep breath, and give yourself some grace. Things are hard as hell right there, and come on, seriously, you're human. But the thing is, you're also so much more than that. You're a vast spiritual being having a limited human experience, and being in this 3D or 4D world can be really rough sometimes, and it can feel pretty cramped. So I'm just sending you all of my love. I truly hope you can feel it. Now, on to the message. This is not what it seems. This life, these challenges, everything is stirring. Everything is stirring your soul right now. And I feel your pain. We feel your pain. This energy does not just belong to you. This darkness, this fear, this uncertainty, this imbalance. This is a collective energy. This world holds it tightly right now as the pendulum swings. But this energy is necessary for us to move forward. This energy is momentum. It is painful, but the pain is our greatest teacher. You must understand that where we're going is higher and brighter and more amazing than we've ever been before. If you can have faith in that, or if you can at least try to hold a mustard seed of faith in that, then you are meant to go along this journey too. If you understand that where you are going is so much further beyond where you have ever been, where you have ever believed that you could go, where anybody has ever told you that you could go, then you are here with me. We are together. We are one. Everything you are struggling with right now, every tear you shed, every moment of rage at the world, at God, at the universe, all of it is heard, and all of it is sacred. You're afraid right now. It is okay. You're in pain right now. It is okay. You're enraged right now. I know. It is okay. This is all part of where we are going. We would not be able to get where we are going if we were not pushed there. Because if we were not pushed, we would never move from the comfort of our own discomfort. You know, if you are here, how comfortable discomfort can be. How comfortable that blanket of darkness can be. When it is all you've ever known, when it is all you've ever felt, for the most part. You don't want to leave it behind. When you've worn that mask for so long, it starts to feel like it's fused to your skin. And sometimes it hurts to take it off. And when you do, the skin is raw, and any little slight movement, any little anything from the outside world, anything that touches you, anything that comes into contact with you, anything that triggers you, hurts so much more than it ever has. Because you have never allowed yourself, up until this point, up until taking off this mask, you have never allowed yourself to feel those things because you did not feel safe to do so. And now you are. You are allowing yourself to feel those things, whether or not you feel completely safe. You know that if it is not now, then it will never be. Not in this lifetime. You know that you can no longer be stuck in fear, in stagnation, in silence. You know now that it is not worth the pain of staying silent, of staying unseen, of being constantly misunderstood, constantly overlooked. It is not worth it to live the rest of your life that way, just to make others more comfortable. I have a neurological condition, and it is in many ways connected to my spiritual awakening, my connection with spirit, with energy, with life force. The seizures are a symptom of a Kundalini awakening that I've been going through in the past year and a half or so. And when I meditate, and when I'm deep enough and connected with the flow of energy and connected with spirit, it tends to get triggered. So it also causes my brain to fog up. I have a hard time speaking sometimes, or I stutter. So I just need a moment. I just have to let my body and my brain do their thing. For those of you who know or don't know what it is, it's called functional neurological disorder, is what it's coined in Western medicine. And it's not very well understood in Western medicine because it doesn't really align with anything that can be readily detected. Like when I have seizures, there's no abnormal brain activity. It's energy. And that's a whole other video that I will happily go into next time, but that's not for right now. It's too much for me to talk about right now, especially without anything written down. Just give me a moment. Thank you. I'm hearing we are the chosen ones. And everything within us, everything is within us that we have been searching for externally. And we have everything we need to go forth even though it feels right now like something is missing. It feels like something is missing because we have not yet united together. We, the collective, are scattered, are separate in some ways. I, for example, Cassian, am isolated from my soul family right now, have not yet met most of them. But I know that I will. Little by little, step by step. We just have to keep trusting, keep moving forward. Faith can be, this is channeling, I'm channeling this by the way, faith can be immensely uncomfortable. Even the word can bring up a lot for many. It can be challenging, to say the least, to believe in something unseen. The ego struggles to recognize that the sense in it, because the fact is there is none. There is no logic in faith. It is the way of the universe. It is a way. We must trust in the ways of the universe. And those ways move beyond the realms of human logic. They move beyond the realms of the 3D that we are so acquainted with. We try to fit these immense concepts and these workings far beyond our own understanding into tiny boxes, literally 3D boxes that it simply will not fit into. So when we try to see the logic in faith, that will fail us, because faith does not fit in that box. Just as you in this collective have never fit into a box, that does not mean you don't exist. Being the space between is a... One moment. Brief intermission. When I have seizures in public or around others, it tends to be more restricted, more jerky, more seizure-y. When I'm able, when I have a seizure by myself and I'm able to lean in to it and allow my body to move the way that it needs to, it feels more like a flow of energy. This is called spontaneous kriyas in Kundalini, in Indian cultures and whatnot. I'm absolutely not an expert, but I have found that my non-epileptic seizures and Kundalini energy, the kriyas, when the Kundalini, the life force energy, tries to break its way through the body beyond blocks that are stored trauma in the chakras in the body, the energy centers in the body, that forms what's known as a kriya. And they can be spontaneous. They can happen spontaneously during meditation, such as like when you're meditating, your head moves slowly side to side, for example. I don't know if that's ever happened to you, but that's what led me down this path. Was it felt like someone was pushing my head when I was meditating, just very slowly side to side. And I started Googling spontaneous movement during meditation, and then it happened upon a video on YouTube of spontaneous kriyas. Kriyas also can be intentional in a form of they're part of Kundalini yoga, and it's like a sequence of movements designed to let the Kundalini energy flow. But obviously I don't need to do that. I don't need to be intentional about it because it happens on its own. And it can be super uncomfortable, but when I let it happen, it turns into, I don't remember if I said this already, it turns into more of like a dance or like yoga often. Right now I don't have the space to move fully, but I'm trying to allow it to flow as it needs to. So thank you for your patience. Okay, it's more of a seizure right now. So 1 moment. Oh, dizzy. One more. The issue with channeling on camera is that things like this happen often. I've never done a channel on camera with the intent to share it with anyone, only for my own records. But I felt called to do so today. I had no idea how it was going to turn out. Obviously, it's not like super tame or easy to follow, but we're going with it because there's the ticks. Oh, wow. My chest hurts. I found this stim to be helpful, tapping on my chest. I was doing that all day today through the grocery stores. I don't remember what I was saying. I'm sharing it because I don't believe that I'm supposed to be isolated anymore. And I don't believe that my story and my words are supposed to be left unheard anymore. Whether or not anybody actually clicks on this video and sees it until this point is yet to be discovered, but we're gonna follow. We're going to follow the call. Sometimes I lose my words completely. I can't talk at all. All right. My brain is very fried, clearly. So I think I'm going to end it here, but I hope that you got what you needed to out of this video. And if you did, any kind of engagement is greatly appreciated and helps me so much. If you could even just hit the like button if you enjoyed this, or leave me a comment and let me know how this resonated with you. And if you, for whatever reason, want to see more of my face and my weirdness, hit subscribe, and I will be posting more videos shortly. And we'll just see where this call takes us. Thank you so much once again. I love you, and I will see you soon. Sending you love and light.